Yes, for the exam. My understanding, it looks like my victim's advocate is tied down as well for that case, and my understanding is my victim called in already.
Yeah, she's in the
The clerk will be back in a minute to take everybody in. Just hold on, please.
I'm here. Can I check in?
Clerk is stepped away. She'll be back in a moment. You have to hold on.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So once we go into the email, and it's weird how we have to do it with uploading all the information. So it really. Wow.
Oh no.
Good morning, Ms. White. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, you have to hold on a second, please. Waiting for the clerk to come back.
I hate when people be low-key trying to hit on me.
Good morning, Ms. Watts. How are you?
I'm well. How are you? I had an exam scheduled for today that needs to be rescheduled. Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Okay, let's start with the attorneys. Can I get the one by one, please?
Yeah, right.
I'm Mr. Melkowitz on Mr. Sanders.
You on Mr. Sanders? William Sanders?
Correct.
Can I get your P number?
61242.
Okay, next.
Banta for Adrian Glenn.
P number, Mr. Bantam.
39845.
Next.
Madam Clerk, I have Deshaun Smith.
Okay, let me get your P number.
P28078. I'm Elliot Margolis, and I'm ready. I need contact information on him or a copy of the order of appointment. I never received it.
Give me your P number again.
28078.
Thank you.
It's a historical one.
Next.
Yara Robinson for Brandon Pope Steele, walking in on a KPS.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me get your P number.
63181.
Okay, next.
Thank you.
I didn't hear that.
Ms. Woodside, you're on mute.
This is, I have,
Okay. Who do you have, Ms. Woodside? You're on mute again.
mute.
Do we got all attorneys checked in?
Nicole James, and I have Renita Decloy. It's a two defendant case. It was an exam set for 2 p.m.
Let me get your P number.
58961.
And good morning, Madam Clerk. I'm the prosecutor on that. My name's Ashley Chaffone.
Can I get your P number, Ashley?
Yep, it's P75922. And Miss Silver is the co-defendant attorney. Thank you.
It's Attorney Reed checking in for Lamar Riley. No, so you're
Let me get your P number.
P30965.
Okay, anyone else?
Madam Clerk, did you need me to check in? I apologize for earlier. I had 2 Zooms on and I thought it was you calling me and it was the other clerk. So I don't know if you heard me. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, check in. Who you have?
I have Lorraine Calhoun.
Let me get your P number.
41508. I shouldn't have been multitasking. No wonder the judge kept telling me to wait.
What?
Ms. Woodside, Attorney Woodside.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Who's your client?
We're not getting any of it, Ms. Woodside. Ms. Woodside? Yeah, she's still trying to talk.
Madam Clerk, this is Anna Bickerstaff. I'm the prosecutor on Byron Hamilton.
Can I get your P number?
82215. Thank you.
Can we have the parties for William Lee Sanders?
One second. Ms. Woodside, you're not coming through. You might need to call in.
Can you hear me?
I heard that, but that's about all. Go ahead. Who do you represent? Not hearing anything.
Oh my God.
Okay, now we're hearing you.
He's a gentleman with the shirt and tie on.
Daniel Johnson or Lamar Riley?
Now
That is
you
Lamar
need to
Riley.
unmute.
That is Lamar Riley, Your Honor. That is my client. It's Attorney Reed.
All right.
I'm ready on Sanders.
All right, so you go ahead and call him.
Calling case number 2061640, the people of state of Michigan versus William Lee Sanders. Is here on one count, weapons carrying and concealed. Commission of a felony with a motor vehicle advisory. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Good morning, Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people, P82102.
And good morning, Your Honor. Jason Malkowitz, P61242, on behalf of Mr. Sanders. Judge, I'd waive his right to be physically present, agree to proceed via Zoom, but he is on this hearing, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Sanders, can you state your name for the record, please?
My name is William Sanders.
All right, Mr. Sanders, so you know I don't do t-shirts in my courtroom. I don't do sweats. Shirt with a collar required. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, counsel, what are we doing?
Your Honor, we just ask that this matter be scheduled for an exam.
All right. How many witnesses?
One, Judge.
All right, June 29th at 9 o'clock.
Wow.
Counsel, do you have discovery?
I do.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you. Let's continue.
Can we have the parties for Adrian Glenn?
Here I am.
Case number 2061645, the people of state of Michigan versus Adrian DeMarco. Darius Glenn is here on one count, weapons carrying and concealed. This matter is scheduled for a PCC.
Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Richard Banta appearing on behalf of Adrian Glenn. Your Honor, I had asked that his appearance be waived this morning.
Waive his appearance for purposes of this hearing. What is your pleasure?
I have not got discovery yet, so I'd like an adjourned PCC date.
Adjourn the PCC, counsel. I'll set it for exam. You have more enough time to do whatever you need to do.
That's fine.
But if you decide not to hold it, you just contact the court and we'll move it up.
That's good.
All right, how many witnesses?
One.
June 29th at 9:30.
June 29th, 9:30. Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Prosecutor, you're going to be able to get me the discovery on this?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can we have the parties for Deshaun Smith? Case number 2061647, the people of state of Michigan versus Deshaun Denzel Smith. Is here on one count, weapons carrying and concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Elliot Margolis, Your Honor, on behalf of Deshaun Smith, and I would waive his presence at this time.
He's here. Mr. Smith, state your name for the record, please.
Oh, okay.
My name is Deshaun Smith.
Your Honor, I've had no prior discussions with Mr. Smith. I do not have discovery, so I need discovery, and I would ask for an adjournment of the PCC or a preliminary exam date. So Mr. Smith and I can discuss this matter.
Give a preliminary exam date. Have more enough time to take to talk to him, to get discovery. If you decide not to hold or take some other avenue, then just contact the court.
What date would that be, Judge?
Oh, hold on. How many witnesses?
One.
June 29th at 10 o'clock.
Okay, that's fine. And I don't have a phone number for Mr. Smith. Or if Mr. Smith can please call me, I would appreciate it. I can give him my phone number.
All right. You want to exchange numbers now, or you want me to put you in a breakout room?
I can exchange numbers. I can give him my number right now if he's still on.
He's on. What? You ready
Mr.
for it?
Smith?
Yes.
Okay, it's 248-417-1512.
Okay, thank you.
It was.
248-417-1512. Okay, call me.
Okay, I will.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Miles, continue.
Can we have the
Thank you.
parties for Lamar Riley? Case number
I'm gonna get this.
20644. The people of the state of Michigan versus Lamar A. Riley is here on 2 counts: controlled substance, delivering and manufacturing cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 50 grams. Count 2, operating license suspended, revoked, denied. Habitual offender, this is the 4th offense notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Mr. Reed?
Yes, may it please the court, Daniel Reed, P number 30965, appearing on behalf of Mr. Riley. Mr. Riley, would you state your name for the record, sir? Take yourself off mute. Take yourself off mute.
Okay. How you doing?
State your name.
Lamar Andre Riley.
Thank you, sir.
Respectfully, Your Honor, we'd ask this matter be set for exam.
All right, how many witnesses?
1.
June 29th at 10:15.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you have discovery?
We do, unless there's any video discovery. We have paper discovery.
Okay.
Your email.
Good morning again. This is
Hold on.
Mr. Daniel Johnson.
Wait a minute, Ms. Carr. Wait a minute.
Justin?
Are we finished with Mr. Riley at this time?
Yeah, we're finished with Mr. Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. We appreciate it. Mr. Riley, you can get off zone.
Okay.
Thank
We
you.
don't have a Justin on our docket today, Ms. Woodson.
No, it's Daniel Johnson. He's right. He has a shirt and tie on. Daniel Johnson.
Let me
Oh, okay.
Attorney Woodside, let me get your P number.
41295. I'd like to set it for exam.
Calling case number 2061642, the people of the state of Michigan versus Daniel Johnson is here on 1 count, weapons, carrying and concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Sharon Clark Woodside appearing on behalf of Mr. Daniel Johnson, who is present via Zoom. We waive being in court in person this morning.
Johnson, can you state your name for the record?
Massive matter be set for a preliminary exam.
Daniel Johnson.
Thank you. How many witnesses?
1.
Twenty-ninth at 10:30.
That's fine, Judge. Ms. Franklin, I don't have any discovery. It's my understanding there were 3 officers. I'm asking for the body cam for all 3 officers.
Okay, you have no discovery, not even paper?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Judge, I'll send you discovery. Judge, may I have the date again for this matter?
June 29th at 10:30.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You can get off, Mr. Johnson. I'll talk to you shortly.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everybody.
All right, you too. All right, you got this.
Michelle on? I think she got. Yeah. Attorney Silver, what cases do you have?
Excuse me, I have Byron Hamilton. I have Karen Todd. And I have Joshua Ragland, which is set for exam this afternoon. I see my co-counsel and my prosecutor on Ragland.
Ms. Silver, are you covering for Mr. Cripps today, or is he gonna come on?
What does he have?
He
Well,
had actually 4 exams scheduled for today.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have Sarah go check and see with him if he's coming on. So
Okay.
give us 1 second.
Sure.
Calling the parties for Lorraine Calhoun.
Mr. Cripps is logging in, just.
Okay, thank you.
Cora Watt appearing on behalf of Lorraine Calhoun.
Hold on, Ms. Watts, you gotta call it still.
Case
Oh,
number 56234. The people of the state of Michigan versus Lorraine Lakita Calhoun, also known as Lorraine L. Calhoun, is here on 4 counts. Count 1, operating with a high VAC, third offense notice, felony. Count 2, operating while intoxicated, third offense notice, felony. Count 3, operating license suspended, revoked, denied. Count 4, alcohol, open container in vehicle, commission of a felony with a motor vehicle advisory. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Cora Watt appearing on behalf of Lorraine Calhoun, Your Honor. I would waive presence. I have spoken to her. I told her that we would be getting a new exam to date today because of the court closure.
All right, before we waive her appearance for the purpose of today's hearing. All right, June 29th at 10:45.
That's fine, Your Honor. Thank you. I am available. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day, everyone.
All right, you too.
Can we get the parties for Brandon Pope still?
I'm ready.
Have case number 200056982. The people of the state of Michigan versus Brandon Martez Pope Steele is here on a bench warrant.
Good morning. If it may please the court, Sarah Robinson appearing on behalf of Brandon Pope Steele. It's my understanding he's on the call.
Mr. Pope Steele, state your name for the record.
Judge, can we pass on this matter while I see what's going on with him? I talked to him this morning.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right.
Can we have the parties for Joshua Ragland and Renetta DeClaudet? Case number 2060639. The people of the state of Michigan versus Joshua Kendall Ragland, defendant 1, Renata Gail DeClaudet, defendant 2. Defendant 1 and 2 1 count, homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated. Defendant 1 only, count 2, weapons, felony firearm. Defendant 2 only, habitual offender, 4th offense notice. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ashley Chaffone on behalf of the people, P75922. I think we may actually be, I think Ms. Silver may have stepped away, so we might want to give her 1 second.
And good morning, Your Honor. Nicole James, appearing on behalf of Renita Decloe.
And Gabi Silver appearing on behalf of Joshua Ragland.
Judge, my client is in the Wayne County Jail. I would ask to waive her presence if she is not present. I don't see the jail logs on it. I would ask to waive her presence.
I will do the same.
All right, we're waiting both appearance for the purpose of this hearing.
Judge, my client also wanted me to address her bond.
Well, then you probably should.
All right, do that in a moment. All right, parties available February 10th at 2 o'clock.
That would work for the people.
Yes, Your Honor, that's fine with me.
That's a good day.
That was at 2, right, Judge?
Yes, February 10th, 2021, 2 o'clock. All right, what's the issue as to bond?
Judge, Ms. Decloe has a number of health issues. She has COPD. She also has asthma. Prior to her arrest, she had been, when I say prior, about a week prior to her arrest, she had been hospitalized, placed on a ventilator, and she's still suffering from the results of that. She's indicated that in the Wayne County Jail, they acknowledge that there are treatments that she needs, but due to COVID, they are not allowed to give her those treatments. And so Ms. Decloe is asking the court to consider giving her a bond so that she can go to the hospital. She indicates that she was on 4 liters of oxygen prior to her arrest. She has severe lung damage. She also has rods and screws in her back and is in severe pain. But again, because of COVID, they aren't allowed to give her breathing treatments. They aren't allowed to give her oxygen.
People wish to be heard.
Yes, Judge. Judge, I would ask the court to consider the seriousness of the offense in this case. While these are still just allegations, the people would submit to the court that this whole incident is alleged to have occurred over someone potentially being spit on somebody else, and that Ms. Decloe was a integral part in facilitating this situation by taking the co-defendant to where the victim was. That's the allegation, pointing this person out to the defendant, and that is how this whole thing kind of came about, Judge. In addition, I just pulled up while we were here, in addition to the 2 controlled substance convictions that are charged in the information, I also have here a 2006 armed robbery that the defendant was convicted of. That's also assaultive, armed, and I don't know with what at this point, based on the charges, what type of a weapon. But given the fact that that is an assaultive crime with a weapon used, And while that was in 2006, I would indicate to the court that there has been a history since then. Well, albeit drugs, there is a felony history since then. And given the fact that this assaultive felony history has gotten progressively more serious to now where we're here on a first-degree murder, given that, Judge, I would ask the court to keep the bond as it is currently set at remand.
And Judge, may I just say one thing?
You can brief your vote, yes.
Judge, I understand that the prosecutor has their spin on what they believe happened, but Judge, Ms. DeCloé did not point anyone out. She got into an argument with someone. So it's not as if, and I don't think there's gonna be any evidence that shows that she said to shoot anybody. She was arguing when the shots were fired. But again, Judge, Ms. DeCloé is in desperate need of medical attention.
At this point, I'm not going to change the bond. I will have the file marked medical. And actually, you can present an order to the court for that treatment. If she needs oxygen, then they're going to have to give it to her. And I'll sign an order stating so.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, have a good one, everyone.
You too. Yeah, the date on that day.
Yeah, 12/10, I mean 2/10.
2/10, yeah.
Calling the parties for Caron Todd. Case number 2060066601, defendant 1. The people of state of Michigan versus Caron Anthony Todd is here on 5 counts. Count 1, homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated. Count 2, assault with intent to murder. Count 3, weapons, dangerous weapons, carrying with unlawful intent. Count 4, weapons, felony firearm. Count 5, weapons, felony firearm. There is a count 6 for defendant 2, weapons, felony firearm. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing. I mean, defendant 1, strike that, reporter.
Good morning, Gabby Silver appearing on behalf of Mr. Todd. Mr. Todd is an inmate in the Wayne County Jail. I would waive his presence, but I don't know who the prosecutor is. I have no idea who it is. I have requested discovery about 2.5 weeks ago and haven't received anything. I don't know who's handling this matter. There is a co-defendant on this case named Wayne Wallace. I guess I forgot to check and see when his exam is.
His exam is set for January 28th at 2:00 p.m. Would you be able to do this then?
One moment. Do you know who the prosecutor is, Judge?
Judge, it looks like it's Brandon Carter. If you give me a minute, I can see if I can reach out to him.
The 28th is fine, Judge. You said at 2?
28th at 2, yes.
Okay.
Right.
Sure, that's a
Either
good
way,
day with him since he's got the co-defendant. I'll contact Brandon to get the discovery then.
All right, we'll just set this for the same time since he's already aware of that one.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
So Judge, you don't need me to get him on the phone then?
No, you don't need to get him.
Okay.
Brian Hamilton. Case number 20-61628. The people of state of Michigan versus Brian Hamilton is here on 2 counts. Count 1, controlled substance, delivery, manufacture, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic, 50 to 449 grams. Count 2, controlled substance, delivery, manufacture, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic, less than 50 grams. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Anna Bickerstaff on behalf of the people, P82215.
And good morning, Your Honor. Gabby Silver appearing on behalf of Mr. Hamilton. Mr. Hamilton is on bond. I am retained on this case. I spoke with him yesterday. I would ask the court to waive his presence this morning.
All right, we'll waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing. Ms. Silver, can you send us an appearance? We don't have.
I will do that today, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, we just put this matter on track, setting it for exam.
Judge, I would indicate that I have not yet received discovery. I requested it on November 12th.
I just emailed the paper discovery this morning when I heard you mention this was your case, and I'm still waiting on some digital discovery, and I'll email that or send it as soon as I receive it.
Okay.
How many witnesses?
2 to 3.
How many witnesses do you need for exam? 2?
Depending on stipulations, 2, and the third would be the field testing if there's no stipulation to that. 3, sorry, Judge, 3 witnesses.
Without discovery, I'm in no position to stipulate to anything today.
I understand. All right, June 29th at 11:15.
All righty then. How crazy is this life? Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully by then we'll all be vaccinated and ready to go.
Hopefully.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Cripp, your turn. Bye.
Let me ask you, is that person, that jailer, is that Darian Daphne, your tether violation?
That's not a jail, that says Marcella Bennett.
Calling the parties for Fontaine Varian.
Ready.
We calling case number 2057638. The people of the state of Michigan versus Fontaine Varian is here on 2 counts. Count 1, operating with a high VAC, third offense notice, felony. Count 2, operating while intoxicated, third offense notice, felony. Strike that, 3 counts. Count 3, operating, license suspended, revoked, denied. Second, a subsequent offense notice. The defendant is a habitual offender. This is the 4th offense notice. Defendant have another case. Case number 2058830. The people of the state of Michigan versus Fontaine Varian, also known as Fontaine Varian with an L. Michael Jones, Fontaine Varian, Michael Varian, Fontaine Varian, Fontaine Varian is here. 2 counts, license document plate forgery. Count 2, operating license suspended, revoked, denied. Second, a subsequent offense notice. He also have a count 3, motor vehicle operating without security, habitual offender, 4th offense notice. Third file, case number 2056175, the people of the state of Michigan versus Fontaine Varian. Is here on 5 counts. Police officer fleeing, 3rd degree, vehicle code. Count 2, police officer assault, resisting, obstructing. Count 3, police officer assault, resisting, obstructing. Count 4, operating license suspended, revoked, denied. Second, a subsequent offense notice. Count 5, failure to stop after collision. Habitual offender, 4th offense notice. A commission of a felony with a motor vehicle advisory. All matters is scheduled for examination.
Netta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people on cases ending in 638 and 175.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this most honorable court, Reginald Andrew, P number 80354, appearing on behalf of the people as it relates to case ending 58830.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. For the record, David Cripps, P 34972. I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Fontaine Berrien as to all three cases. We have no objection to proceeding by Zoom today. Mr. Berrien's joined us by Zoom, Your Honor.
Hearing and state your name for the record, please.
Fontaine Berrien.
You have video, sir?
I'm on.
Put it on.
Fontaine Berrien, sir.
Okay, you need to get to somewhere where the light is on you so we can see you. All I see is a shadow.
Can you see me now?
Nope. You need to turn the light on.
Can you see me?
Nope.
Damn, light is on. The light is on. I'm good.
Well, turn one. Okay, I can see you now. Thank you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I think it was because you had your back to the window or that light was coming in. And that's all I
Oh,
could
okay.
see. Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Cripps.
Yes, Your Honor. The court, we're asking the court to reset the three cases for in-court preliminary examination.
All right. All right, the party is available June 30th at 10 o'clock. Well, let's do it. Case number ending in 638 would be 10 o'clock. Is that good?
It's fine for the defense.
All right, then case number ending in 175 be June 30th at 10:30. And then the last case will be set for 11 o'clock.
Thank you.
Same day, June 30th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
We would respectfully ask that the bond be continued.
All right, bond is continued.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
All right, thank you too. Yeah, we got Mr. Burton Harris on.
Good morning, Judge.
Got
This is Jail Division 2. Could I run a couple names by you to make sure they're going today?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got a Joshua Regland. That's an exam.
Ragland. Yeah, I think we did that one.
Yeah, that's a jail.
Oh, okay, yeah, that, we did that one, what did we set it for?
February the 10th.
That one is reset for February the 10th
Yes.
at 2 o'clock.
All right, thank you, Judge. And then Cortez Johnson.
Cortez Johnson, we haven't done his yet.
Do you believe that that's going to be an exam reschedule also?
It's gonna be a reschedule, yes.
Okay, so would it be okay to waive his presence for that, or would you like him available?
I need the attorney to waive his presence, so he should be coming on. Mr. Tuttle, he should be coming on soon.
Okay, and then a DeAndre Colson.
No, I don't have a Colson on my docket.
All right, and then the last one is Karen Todd for a PCC.
We did Karen Todd, and that one's set for what day we do that?
January 28th.
January 28th at 2 o'clock.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
What division was that?
Yeah.
Division.
Yeah, Division 2.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Burton, hearings, who do you have?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have Marcella Benton, who's present on Zoom.
Okay. And Ms. Rippey, who do you have?
I have Harvey Miller.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna do the parties for Marcella Benton. Case number 2060855, the people of the state of Michigan versus Marcella Christina Benton. Is here on 4 counts. Count 1, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 2, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 3, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 4, malicious destruction of building, $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. A habitual offender, this is the second offense notice. This matter is scheduled for a PCC.
Matter Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Burton Harris with the Neighborhood Defender Services of Detroit office on behalf of Marcella Benton. My P number is P81843.
So Benton, please state your full name for the record.
Good morning. My name is Marcella Benton.
Benton, are you wearing, is that a t-shirt you're wearing?
I'm sorry. I have a jogging outfit on. I had to report to work today. I could not miss no days because I was in jail for a week last week.
Okay.
We discussed it, Your Honor.
Hold on. Let me make it clear. I don't care. When you come on Zoom, you come in my courtroom, you dress for court. I don't do jogging outfits. I don't do t-shirts. I don't do none of that. If you can't dress for court, I'm going to dress you. Means I send you to Wayne County Jail, they put you in greens. Is that what you want to wear?
No, sir.
And you dress for my court when you come to my court. It's a matter of
Yes,
respect,
sir.
man. Just like you want to be respected, I do too. All right?
Yes, definitely understandable.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Burton here.
We're just requesting a in-person preliminary examination, Your Honor. I have not received any discovery either.
All right. How many witnesses on this?
Up to 3. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Up to 3 witnesses.
Up to 3.
Correct. There are at least 3 different complainants for each one of the assaultive charges.
Okay. All right, June 29th at 11:45. Is that a good date?
June 29th at 11:45 is fine, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
If anything changes, I'll contact the court before then.
All right, thank you.
All right, Marcella, Marcella, you can log off. I'll give you all back in a little bit, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Parties for Harvey Miller. Case number 20-57404. The people of state of Michigan versus Harvey Tyrell Miller is here on one count, weapons carrying and concealed. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Janetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Jasmine Rippey, P80087 on behalf of Mr. Miller. I'm not sure if my client is on, but if he's not, I can waive his appearance.
Have you talked to him? He's not on.
I did speak with him last night and told them to come on to Zoom at 9:30.
He's not on Zoom.
Okay, Your Honor, well, I'll waive his appearance. We just need another date for the exam.
I normally don't waive the appearance. I mean, if you had told him not to come on, I would waive his appearance, but you told him to come on, and he's still not here. So I'll recall this in a few minutes. I'll give you a chance to call him, get him on. I'm just gonna issue a capias.
Okay.
He's not following your instructions, obviously.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
You recall it.
Judge Giles,
Yes, sir.
apologies, but can I have that date again for Fontaine Berrien, case ending 58830? The date and time, actually.
June 30th.
June 30th at 11 o'clock.
That's what I thought. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate the clarification.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Smith, have you talked to your attorney?
Yes, I actually spoke with him exactly at like 8:50. He called me and said, "Were you online?" I said I was waiting to get in. He said he was logging in, but I haven't seen him pop up yet.
Yeah. Okay. I'm only gonna give him a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna reassign it.
Okay.
Is he retained or is he appointed? Did you retain him?
I'm sorry, one more time.
Did you retain him?
One
Or did the court give him you?
more time.
Did the court assign him to you or did you retain him?
No, he wasn't the original lawyer, but he reached out to me on our last Zoom meeting. So I guess they gave him to me. I don't.
Okay, yeah.
I can reach back out to him if you would like me to.
Yeah, because I'm getting ready to do your case was set for 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
You should have been doing it at 9 o'clock. All right, thank you though.
Had this in the stack saying that's a duplicate file. That's that we just did, they double case on the docket. So I guess they want to dismiss that.
Your Honor, I just called twice, went to voicemail twice, so I shot him a text and asked him, was he still logging in? So, like I said, I just spoke with him, literally just spoke with him, and I told him I was waiting to be let in. He said he was joining in, so
All right, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
All right.
Your Honor, this is Attorney Jasmine Rippey. I called several times and texted. It keeps going straight to voicemail.
All right, who do we call? That's, Miller, please.
We call in case number 2057404, the people of the state of Michigan versus Harvey Tyrell Miller. Is here on one count, weapons carrying and concealed. The defendant has failed to appear.
Clearance, please.
Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Jasmine Rippey on behalf of the defendant.
All right, Ms. Rippon, you weren't able to get them. Correct?
Yeah, I was not able to contact. I called several times and sent a text message.
And your last instructions to him was to what?
I spoke with him last night around 5 o'clock, and I told him to make sure that he logged on to Zoom at 9:30, and he indicated that he had the same Zoom instructions from last time he was on the Zoom at our last hearing.
All right. In case they shall enter, any bond previously submitted shall be forfeited. New bond set at 30,000 cash. You find them, bring them back on quick.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll reinstate his bond. If you don't, and it takes too long, he's gonna be sitting in the Wayne County Jail. All right,
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
thank you.
Excuse me, Judge, I have not been able to locate my client or for the walk-in on the warrant.
All right, then we'll just take it off the docket. Thank you, Ms. Rouse.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. That's Mr. Quinn, so we can do, Smith. Please.
Smith, Jeffrey Smith.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Calling case for Jeffrey Smith. Case number 2059032, the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey Lynn Smith. Is here on one count, weapons carrying and concealed. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Mr. Quinn, you're muted.
Christopher Quinn appearing on behalf of Mr. Smith.
All right, thank you. Mr. Smith, please state your name for the record.
Jeffrey Smith.
All right. Quinn, what are we doing?
I believe this was an in-person exam. We just would need a new date, Judge.
All right, June 30th at 9 o'clock. Is that a good date?
Yes, that works, Judge.
All right, you gotta be there at 9 o'clock though, all right? Please, because I'm not scheduling anything else during that time. All right,
All right.
continue.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Smith, you can log off too. Thank you though.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good one. Next. Okay. So we need Mr. Tuttle, Ms. Diallo, and Spot. Spot.
He had a 315 case, DeAndre Colson. See that?
I had 315 written on my notes. I don't see it on the
Yeah,
document.
it didn't print it out, we printed it. It was shorter paper, yeah.
Oh, so we need a sticker. Ask you about that.
Yes, come on, I'm showing you what you think. This is Judge Giles. We have DeAndre Colson. Yeah. Can you zoom? Zoom, yeah. Can you connect in? Can you? Yeah, won't you connect on? We waiting on you. All right. Yes, good morning. I'm trying to reach Attorney Toles. Yes, this is Ms. Banks calling from the 36th District Court, Judge Giles Clerk. We have a Cortez Johnson Zoom here, and we're waiting for him to log in. Everything is being rescheduled. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, good morning, Attorney Giles. This is what they call me on the behalf of Judge Giles and your defendant and Tom Fields for the exam this afternoon. I want to know if you can Zoom or if we're rescheduling on in-person exam. You can give me a call at 803-965-2407. They emailed me this Darian Daphne for a tether violation. Do you address this now or when they go on the hearing? Well, it's a warrant out.
Yeah, it's a warrant out or it's,
It's in warrant
they-
status.
okay, yeah, so we talked up. You don't just gotta get the attorney on. They need to get him on.
should have nobody.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got two people.
Okay.
Two attorneys.
You say Ms. Fung?
That's Chief, James Lewis.
And who's the attorney?
Baker. Okay. He's in the background.
Calling parties for James Lewis. Case number 1961285, the people of the state of Michigan versus James Lewis. It's here on 4 counts. Count 1, breaking and entering. A vehicle to steal property, $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. Third, a subsequent offense notice. Count 2, stolen property, received and concealed, $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. Third, or subsequent offense notice. Count 3, larceny from a motor vehicle. Count 4, larceny from a motor vehicle. Habitual offender, this is the 4th offense notice. This matter is scheduled for an exam.
May it please the court, Reginald Andrew, P number 80354, appearing on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Janet Spand, P43281, appearing on behalf of Mr. Lewis.
Good morning. Where's your client?
Your Honor, I don't know. He was in the Department of Corrections previously. He's been released. I have no contact information for him.
All right. The court's going to issue a capias. Capias shall enter. Any bond previously submitted shall be forfeited. New bond set, 30,000 cash. If you happen to find them, bring them in.
I'm going to contact his parole officer.
Okay.
And Your Honor, are the 36 Zoom numbers online somewhere?
You mean, yeah, they're on YouTube. You mean, you mean for which court?
Yeah, because I looked at the website and it just says undefined.
I have no idea where they are. Most of them, it's the same. It's the 360, then the courtroom number, and then 0000. But some of them are different. You might have to call the court room itself to get the, for that judge to get the actual Zoom number.
Yeah, I've been doing that and I just get voicemail.
Oh.
So I don't know. Maybe they'll call me.
Most of the only ones that are really going now are the criminal exams and emergency landlord tenant.
Okay, well, this was just supposed to be a sentencing from a plea at an exam.
So it was a misdemeanor?
Yeah, with Judge Bryant.
Yeah, you have to, yeah, I don't think she's, yeah, I'm almost positive she's not going.
Okay.
Yeah, could wait until after, well, we'll see what happens on the, what, the 10th? But that's when everything's supposed to come back. But if it's extended, you know, it's, and I got a strong suspicion, especially the way things are going right now with the state and the country.
Yeah.
It's going to be extended.
I think it's going to be extended at least till the end of the year.
Exactly, I do too. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you. You too.
Be safe.
You too.
Mr. Bickert, you still there? Mr. Bickert? Still connecting. I'm not really video. That's the most that connect the video. Were you able to get Mr. Tuttle?
I left a message with the secretary. She said she was calling.
She was calling.
And I left a voicemail for the out on nobody.
Oh, we got somebody. Who we got? Trying to come back. What is Mr. Baker?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you now.
All right, sorry about that.
All right.
Calling case number 20-57061. The people of state of Michigan versus DeAndre Terrell Colson, also known as DeAndre Coles. 1 count, robbery, armed, habitual offender, fourth offense notice. This matter is scheduled for an exam.
Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
May it please court, Your Honor, Tyrone Baker appearing on behalf of Mr. DeAndre Colson.
Okay, where is Mr. Colson?
Your Honor, Mr. Colson's in custody.
Oh, okay.
I would ask the court to allow me to waive his appearance at this hearing for the limited purpose of rescheduling.
All right, we'll waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing, and
I just would like to bring to the court's attention, and I do very much understand the situation of the court. Mr. Colson's case is very old. I apologize. I don't have the exact date here in front of me, but I know it's Mr. Colson was a case that he was reset. I believe he had been released on bond and then was taken back into custody. At that time, then this date was set. So I believe his case dates back. I know it dates back to the summer.
all right, I'm gonna give him an early date, early as I can give him.
Understood.
January 19th at 2:45.
That's fine, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Vick.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Everyone have a good day. Be safe.
You too. All right, Ms. Robinson.
Yes, good morning again, Judge. I located Mr. Pope Steele. He was at the doctor's this morning. I believe he's on now.
Is this a general warrants matter?
Yes.
Okay.
I did call Mr. Moody yesterday. I thought he was going to be here today. I alerted him and left him a message.
Oh, no worries.
Thank you.
We're going to recall case number 200-569-8201. The people of the state of Michigan versus Brandon Martez Pope Steele. It's here on the bench warrant. Count 1, weapons, carrying and concealed.
Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, if it may please the court. Sarah Robinson, P63181, appearing on behalf of Mr. Brandon Pope Steele, who was present via Zoom technology.
Mr. Pope Steele, state your name for the record.
My name is Brendan Montez Pope Steele.
Okay, Mr. Pope Steele, I don't do t-shirts and I don't do sweats in my courtroom.
I know, sir. My hand, I really can't change my clothes right now. That's what she was telling me. My hand is messed up right now.
Well, it's about to be messed up in the Wayne County Jail, and they'll give you something to wear with it.
I can't really change my clothes.
Change your clothes right now. I just need you to listen. You come back to my courtroom like that again, I'm just locking you up. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you've been gone since August 26th. What's the deal? That's when you were supposed to be in court, August 26th. We're in December now.
Judge Giles, if I may, I would ask the court to set aside, I would move to set aside the capias. And I would like to.
Fine is $30,000 right now.
Judge, I would ask the court to consider something different in light of his medical condition, if I may put it on the record. Mr. Pope Steele was assaulted with a machete. His hand was severed almost completely. He had emergency surgery. He's under the care of specialists, neurological and for his bone. He has to do follow-up appointments. He's beginning to lose feeling in his pinky finger. He will not be able to get that type of care in the Wayne County Jail, Judge. I'm asking the court to consider that. He also cannot dress himself. Pardon?
The client didn't show up for court.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I didn't know I had to go to court on August, and then I had troubles with.
Yeah, you did, because you were in court on let's see, before August, in July.
And like right now, it's not even my phone. I'm using somebody else's phone. I just want to take care of this. I just want to get this over with, to be honest.
Doesn't seem like it to me, because you gotta keep making excuses. People wish to be heard.
I'm not making no excuses.
Hold
If
on.
you want me to turn myself in today, I will, sir.
Hold on, Mr. Steele.
Judge, the people would leave it to the court's discretion. What is his charge? Did I just hear CCW?
Carrying a concealed
Yeah.
weapon, yeah.
Okay, the people will leave it to the court's discretion.
All right. First, we're gonna set this matter for a preliminary exam on June 30th, 2021 at 9:30. Set aside the capias.
Judge, may I have the case number for this?
Yes, it's case number is 200-569-82.
Thank you.
Pope still, I'm gonna give you a $10,000 personal bond. If you
Thank
don't
you.
show up in June, I guarantee you won't have a bond that you can make. You'll be locked up. You understand?
Okay, I appreciate you.
All right. June 30th at 9:30. That's in court.
June 30th.
June 30th at 9:30. Yeah, that's gonna be an in-court exam. So that's
Thank you.
court 439, 36th District Court.
Okay.
Can I verify his address? That's the first
Yeah.
numbers, not the
Yeah,
street.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Pope Steele, I need you to verify your address. Just give me the numbers, not the street.
Okay, we couldn't hear you.
277.
Okay, we need your address then.
277 Goodell Street. It's in River Rouge, Michigan.
All right.
What's the zip code?
48218.
That's what it's noticed.
All right. Okay, that's what we'll send you notice. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
She's coming on now. Yep, there she is.
Everything okay?
Yep, yeah, you can log off now. Thank you.
Okay, I appreciate you.
All right. Take care now. Be safe.
Okay.
You call it Anton Fields. Case number 2058984, the people of the state of Michigan versus Anton Fields. Strike that, Anton Fields. Here on one count, weapons carrying and concealed. This matter is scheduled for an exam.
Netta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Oh. Giles? I think we just lost her. Yeah, we did. It's not over. You got a call on hold, or are they trying to call in?
Pardon me?
Do you have a call on hold? Oh, that's my line. Coral 439. Hello? Good morning. Steve. How you doing? Nope. Oh. Okay, but the prices are on there, Mr. Stephanie? Hold on, let me see if, hold on. Hello? Okay, the, yeah, the Onyx, yeah. This is- Okay. All right, now that includes, does that include, I know we had the 3 vanities and then the one, uh, yeah, the other base cabinet. Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. All right, do you have any idea on the, how long on the other cabinets? Okay. All right, thank you. All right, all right.
I think I got it.
All right, Ms. Gallo.
Hey, I've been having technical difficulties, Judge. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good.
Difficulties?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do our call. You ready?
Ready.
This is 2058984. People State of Michigan versus Antoine Fields. Charges count one, weapons carrying concealed.
Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
Lillian Dial on behalf of Mr. Fields, and I thought he was present when I logged in before and couldn't hear anybody. I don't see him now.
No. Have you talked to him? Have you talked to him, Ms. Gallo?
Not today.
I mean, recent.
No. I think my investigator may have talked to him, Judge. So this is a gun board case, I would believe, because it's a CCW. I need a good address for him, though.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Normally, if you had told me you talked to him, then I would waive his presence, but it's set for exam.
Oh, yeah, he was here. He was here.
All right, I'll waive the appearance for the purpose of today's hearing.
Okay, can we, you and I'm gonna try to submit a letter on this one to diversion.
All right. I'm gonna put it out.
Oh, God, thank you.
June 30th at 11:30.
Ooh, great day. Did you say June?
Yeah.
God bless us. I should have the vaccine by then, Judge. I'm gonna take every dose I can.
I just want to make sure it works.
I'll be the guinea pig in March.
And safe. Make sure that it's a safe vaccine.
Yeah, I am.
I'm not willing to be the guinea pig. I'm gonna wait to
My
see
mom, yeah,
works.
my mom was an old epidemiologist kind of person, so that's kind of, I'm gonna wait until March. It'll be good by then. Okay, June 30th at 11:30.
Yep.
All right, everybody take care and stay safe. Good to see everybody.
You too.
Bye-bye.
We have Ms. Robinson on the phone. Mr. Carter, you're on the phone. I mean, on Zoom.
Good morning, Judge. I have a Karan Todd. It's a homicide.
Yeah, we put that in January with the other one. With the
Got it.
So
Sounds
that's a
good.
whole- Just schedule it then. All right.
Sounds good, Judge. All right, thanks. Have a good one.
Okay, you too. All right, bye-bye. We got the Mr. Tuttles, how you doing? Can you hear?
I apologize, Your Honor. Were you talking to me? This is Attorney Tuttles.
Oh, yes, I was just saying, how are you doing?
It's been a day.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and this hearing is not gonna make it any better.
Okay, your client, Mr. Johnson, is he in or he's out?
Yeah, he's in.
He's in, okay. All right, so I gotta find you an end date. You can go ahead and call it.
Calling case number 2060644401, Cortez Antonio Johnson, the state of Michigan versus Cortez Antonio Johnson is here on 15 counts.
Wait. This was scheduled for a Zoom Zoom hearing?
Oh, this was scheduled for an in-person hearing initially. And because we understood that the matter could not be held in person last week, I talked to Moody, I talked to attorney, it's not Johnson. I talked to attorney on the matter and asked that the matter be changed from an in-person to Zoom.
Okay. All right, we can do Zoom.
Okay.
Let's get it at 1:30, we'll do it at 1:30. You're still ready,
Judge,
correct? Yes,
for the
ma'am.
record, can you hear me?
Yes.
For the record, I did have a conversation with Attorney Tuttles, and we did discuss that he wanted to transition from in-person to a Zoom hearing. And at the time when I spoke with him, I told him that we were not going to be able to do that. I spoke with him twice, and the reason being is that, well, for a couple reasons. One,
Your Honor, we need to go on the record. We need to go on the record. Can you call the case so we can go on the record?
All right. Yeah, call it.
Calling case number 2060644401, the people of state of Michigan versus Cortez Antonio Johnson is here on 15 counts. Count 1, assault with intent to murder. Count 2, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. Count 3, weapons, felony firearm, possession by felon. Count 4, weapons, ammunition, possession by felon. Count 5, weapons, carrying and concealed. Count 6, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 7, controlled substance, possession, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 25 grams. Count 8, controlled substance, possession, cocaine, or another narcotic less than 25 grams. Count 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 are all weapons, felony, firearm. Habitual offender, this is the 4th offense notice. This matter is scheduled for an exam.
Shanetta Franklin appearing on behalf of the people.
And good morning. May it please this honorable court, Antonio D. Tuttles on behalf of my client, Mr. Cortez Johnson, who is not physically present, whose physical presence I ask this court to waive. However, Mr. Johnson is in the Wayne County Jail, and I believe he necessarily needs to be available for this preliminary examination. And I don't see him on the monitor at this time.
All right, we did have him, the jail called in earlier, that was closer to 8:30, and they had him then. I didn't know this was set for a Zoom, I didn't realize it was set for a Zoom hearing. After our off-the-record discussion, I remember did call in probably a week ago or so, and request that it be changed from an in-person to a Zoom hearing. And Mr. Moody was the prosecutor at that time and was given that information.
Judge, if I may respond. First, the people was not aware that this was officially changed from an in-person to a Zoom exam. I did not.
From a week ago.
Pardon?
Yeah, it was on the record a week ago.
I'm not rejecting.
With your counterpart, Mr. Moody was here.
That
So
was not.
The people were aware. Now, you might not have been aware, but the people were aware.
So I would like to say that I did speak with Mr. Tuttles, and when I spoke with him, we spoke a couple times, twice about this matter. He did ask me if the matter could be transitioned from an in-person to a Zoom exam. I was under the impression that
I apologize. I apologize for cutting you off. I don't mean to be disrespectful. No, I informed Mr. Moody. I informed Mr. Moody last week. I didn't ask. I informed Mr. Moody that we want to transition from a in-person examination to a Zoom exam because I didn't want my client to be sitting in the Wayne County Jail for an exorbitant period of time, no indefinite period of time. So I didn't ask you. I informed Mr. Moody, and then we had conversation, I guess, after you spoke to Mr. Moody, because I called your telephone. I apologize. Please let me finish. I called your telephone. I left you a text message as well. Not asking you, but informing you that we want to change it. Thank you. Now, and I apologize for interrupting you. So go ahead, go on.
Either way, Judge, I did have a conversation with Mr. Tuttles. I did not have a conversation with Mr. Moody. I was under the impression that this was an in-person exam. And I was under that impression. The people are not ready to proceed. And the people would argue that this exam, and given the nature of the charges, and I did explain this to Mr. Tuttles when I spoke with him, that it is better suited for an in-person exam, given the nature of the offense. But at this time, I've told my parties, as has been my practice, in-person exams, again, I thought it was an in-person exam, are being adjourned and they'll get a later date. So I told my parties not to appear today because I was under the impression that it was an in-person exam. And I did tell Mr. Tuttles that I was going to argue for it not to be an in-person exam. I did explain that to him.
Well, we would be in agreement that it's not going to be an in-person. That's why we asked for an Zoom exam. So
no, I got it. I understand what happened. The problem is, over a week ago, like I said, approximately a week ago, Mr. Tuttles came on. Mr. Moody was representing as the Wayne County prosecutor at the time. And he did make the request or demand, whatever you want to call it, to change it from an in-person to a Zoom. There was no objection by the Wayne County prosecutors at that point. You know, the problem is, obviously, was no communication either between parties at the Wayne County prosecutor's office. So you didn't know, but that puts us in a dilemma.
It does, Your Honor. And so the court.
Okay, I can barely hear you. Can you come a little closer to the microphone? I can barely hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now? Because I'm here and I'm using my outside voice. All right.
Okay, yeah, that's
but
good.
Thank you. The issue, and I asked, I informed, or I asked Mr. Moody. He said, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get witnesses here. And I informed them. I was like, okay, number one, they had to have been subpoenaed to appear physically today. So the only thing you have to do is contact them and say, appear via Zoom. And it's not many people I know today that don't have a telephone that has Zoom capabilities. So that appeared to be like easier for people to move, you know, you don't have to even come down, just be on your telephone. I mean, we asked for this exam. We asked for it to be in person. We understood that it was not going to be able to be in person. So I acted, you know, progressively like, hey, we'll do a Zoom. Forget it. We'll do a Zoom. So now when the people say we are not prepared and she excused witnesses, I could not tell my client in no shape, form, or fashion without the court's permission not to appear. I couldn't do that. So I'm not sure why, you know, the people can sit back and say, oh, we're not prepared, and I excuse witnesses.
Judge, I can appreciate.
I apologize, I wasn't finished. I apologize, I wasn't finished.
Oh, you took a breath, so I thought you were done.
Okay, there's an administrative order 2020.6 that says that the courts must, if they can, by any means necessary, have these preliminary examinations, which is one of the reasons why I called the court a week in advance, at least, and talked to the court and said, okay, Your Honor, this has been set. My client is sitting in a COVID-infested environment with a bond that his family has not been able to meet. And we you know, come to the court and say, we don't want another adjournment because God knows when that's going to be. We would like to proceed via Zoom. And it's my client's right, you know, to waive, you know, the in-person, you know, or not do that. And he chose not to do that. Now I'm finished for right now.
Judge, I can understand Mr. Tuttle's zeal about this matter. He indicated that the people dismiss witnesses and he could never do that with his witness. Your Honor, this court knows what my practice has been. Because I was operating under the guise that this was an in-person exam, I followed the typical practice that I always follow because there are no in-person exams being held at this time. And that was the reason that I sent an email to notify all parties not to come to the courthouse as a professional courtesy and because I'm aware that the court was not doing in-person exams. Your Honor, had I known that this was set for a Zoom exam, I would not have dismissed my witnesses. I spoke with Mr. Tuttles twice, and I told him on both occasions that I would not agree to an in-person exams at that time or to a Zoom exam. At that time, I didn't know it was already set for a Zoom exam. I did not. The only thing that Mr. Moody indicated to me to further substantiate my reason for thinking that this was an in-person exam is that Mr. Tuttles will reach out to you and ask you if you will agree to a Zoom exam. That was the correspondence and only correspondence I got from Mr. Moody in email. And either way, the people, Shanetta Franklin, APA Franklin, would never have agreed to transition from an in-person to a Zoom exam, given the nature of this offense. It's better suited and it will be more conducive to having an efficient exam for something such as this. There are exhibits, Your Honor, there's videos, there's several pieces of evidence that are needed. This exam, I would argue, the people would have a right to also demand that the matter be held in person. So I don't appreciate counsel representing that I dismissed witnesses knowing that it was a Zoom exam, because that wasn't the case.
Your Honor, if I may,
Hold on, stop. I don't go back and forth. I understand both of your sides. I understand your arguments. All right, so now it's my turn. All right. I understand Mr. Tuttle's position, because Mr. Tuttle did come to the court and on the record informed the court that they wanted to change the exam from in-person to Zoom. At that point, again, at that time, Mr. Moody was the prosecutor that was here. He raised no objection, and it was not an issue. I understand, Ms. Franklin, you were not told this information. As a result of not being told this information, you figured it was an in-person exam, so you called off the witnesses, which I understand. All right, what we have here is a problem not necessarily caused by any individual, but because of everything that's going on with the pandemic, the way things have changed, and they're not going on the way they normally would. So at this point, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn it. I'm going to reschedule it. I want to reschedule it for I'm going to reschedule it for a Zoom exam on December 9th. So that's a week.
Judge, just so that the record is clear, the people would object to a Zoom exam for a matter such as this and would ask for it to be held in person.
I understand your objection, Ms. Franklin, but it was already made a Zoom exam over a week ago, and the prosecutor who was here then made no objection. So, because we agreed at that point to do a Zoom exam, I'm going to do it as a Zoom exam. Otherwise, I do agree with you that the prosecutor has a right, just like the defense has a right to demand an in-person. All right. However, once you waive it and agree to something else, you've done that, and that's what's already happened.
I understand, Judge. There's one other matter when the court's ready.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's say 10:30 or 11.
I didn't get the time, Judge.
Let's do it 10:30.
December 9th at 10:30?
Yeah. Okay, you got another issue, Ms. Franklin?
Yes, Judge. And before I go on to the next issue, could you see if anyone is in the waiting room, please?
He's in the waiting room?
Yes.
No one's in the waiting room.
Okay. It's quite the other reason that, and I understand it's a moot point now with this court in terms of objecting for and having an in-person exam. I have a complainant that may or may not be cooperative. In this case, the parties are siblings. And so I thought that it would behoove, it would help things move more efficiently if the complainant could hear what would happen in the event that she doesn't cooperate or she doesn't show. And she did indicate to me that she does not want to prosecute, and she asked if she could explain that to you. So it's possible that the complainant witness in this case for some of the charges may not appear. And if that's the case, the people would ask for a witness detainer.
Okay, well, has she been served?
Well, not yet, not with this new date, Judge.
What was she?
No
served?
one has.
Huh?
I said no one has, not with this new date for December 9th.
Was she served for today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, then that warrant or that subpoena is ongoing. It's continuing. So she'll have to be here. If she doesn't come, I mean, you have just to say she's not or she doesn't want to go doesn't mean that she's not going to issue a detainer at this point.
Oh, I'm not asking for it now, Judge. I'm not asking for it now. I'm just saying I thought that if she had zoomed in, because I thought maybe she would zoom in, it would have helped for her to hear what could possibly happen if she doesn't come.
I understand. All right. Well, we'll have to.
If I may, Your Honor, if I may, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, if I may, and I spoke with the prosecutor about some particular issues in this case, and for her to ask for a detainer, in all honesty,
I'm not asking for a detainer.
I apologize. Okay, I'll let you talk. I'll be quiet. I was quiet while you were talking. Please let me.
Hold on, Mr. Tull. She hasn't asked for a detainer.
Okay, okay, or this is not a witness. This is a complaint. All right. And I talked to Ms. Franklin about particulars in this case. And I believe if the complaining witness were to come to court and testify, according to the police reports, she would commit perjury. She would commit perjury. And which is one of the reasons why she doesn't want to move forward. I have not had a conversation with this witness, this complaining witness. But when I go through the police reports, and I've asked, the prosecutor to go through the, video cams, she could perjure herself, and not only perjure herself, if she come and tell the truth, she could be incriminating herself. So to say to this court, Your Honor, this witness doesn't want to cooperate. No, this witness does not want to come and incriminate herself or perjure herself. If she want to back off saying, I said something right, wasn't right. I said something that wasn't right. She needs a lawyer. She needs a lawyer, because she come to that court, she is going to need a lawyer, period. So if she wants to not cooperate, let her not cooperate. I could not put on a witness.
Okay, we're gonna deal with all this when it comes to it, when we come back on the night.
So may I address?
I'll deal with it all at that point.
May I address bond?
Sure.
Yes. To no fault of my client is this matter being moved from this date to another date. To no fault of my client. My client has sat in a COVID-infested environment for a couple of months now, just asking for his day in court. The family has not been able to, meet the bond. Obviously, to that family, this bond is excessive because they're unable to meet it. But the Constitution, 8th Amendment of the Constitution, says a reasonable bond. This is not an automatic remand situation. There's no murder, there's an attempted murder, but there's no murder, first degree or second degree. All right, nobody has been hospitalized. This is a sibling situation. I'll ask this court to please reduce the bond.
People wish to be heard?
Your Honor, if this court is inclined to reduce bond, if the defendant does in fact make bond, the people would ask that the defendant, if he is released, that he be released with tether. And in addition to that, that he not go near the complainant. I understand that they're siblings, and I just want to have assurances that there's not a shared address. These charges are serious, Your Honor. The people would ask that bond remain the same, but the people would ask, if this court is inclined to release or reduce bond, that a tether would be issued, Judge, in the alternative.
And I have no objection to a reduction, which includes a tether. No objection.
Currently 275,000 cash, correct?
I believe so. I apologize. There might be a 10% provision on that already.
Yes, I thought I lowered it. It was lowered to
I didn't hear you, Your Honor.
No, he has a 10% bond provision on that. That's
You
what
said
it
that-
is. Because you had filed the emergency bond motion. It was 275 cash at that point, and I lowered it to 10%.
Exactly. And the family has still not been able to afford that.
I understand. I'm not willing to lower it anymore at this point. I'm giving you the date as quickly as I can, which is next week, and we'll address all the issues then. All right, so we're gonna come back on the 9th at 10:30.
Understood, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. To you and your staff, have a great day.
All right, you too, Mr. Toller. Thank you.
Okay.
Judge, does that conclude the docket?
Yeah, that finishes everything. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Carmen. See you later. Y'all have a nice one.